Hello and welcome, my friends. This is Jennifer from Mystic Star. I want to thank you guys so very much for spending some time with me today and watching this video. This video is going to be my July group angel reading. Now, this month, it's kind of a bit of a different shift or twist. A lot of times when I'm doing this angel reading, I'm using that amazing archangel dome healing effect. This month, it's going to be more about those messages. The angels and archangels being very clear, we need that guidance this month. We're feeling lost, isolated, and unsure. We're going to tap into this angelic wisdom so that we do feel more connected and have a better understanding of where we need to go. This month, the decks I chose, of course I went with the Angel Tarot and the Angel Inspirational Oracle. And like always, I have a link below to both these decks, so should they speak to you, you can go check them out for yourselves. The selections I have for this reading, of course, we've got the Rose Quartz, the Clear Quartz, and the Carnelian. I want you to look at these crystals and choose whichever one resonates with you the most right now. And then go again back into that description box. There you're going to find timestamps for each crystal. Click on that correlating timestamp and it'll take you straight to your reading, and I will see you there. Hello and welcome, my Rose Quartz friends. This reading is especially for you. Now, like always, I have the full decks of both the tarot and the oracle cards so that you get the most comprehensive and meaningful reading for you. Without further ado, see what the angels want to share with you guys. What wisdom, insight, and guidance do the angels and archangels have for my Rose Quartz friends? All right. We start off with the Ten of Cups. Tens are that ending and that beginning card. The Ten of Cups is a family card. There's two of them in the deck. This and the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Cups is that importance of embracing, celebrating, and sharing that wisdom with each other. We have, whether it be a birth family, an adoptive family, or a family that you have kind of ragtag created for yourself. These people are supportive and, of course, encouraging for you. They understand that you are on a path and they want you to succeed. We need to tap in and rely on them a little bit more than we are. I know that there's a lot going on and everyone has that very busy lifestyle. They've got stuff going on for themselves. However, when we use our words and ask for what it is we need, you'd be surprised on how supportive people are. And we don't want them to do things for us. Rather, it's that ongoing support, nurturing, and love that's going to be the most meaningful and fulfilling for you. We need to do things for ourselves. However, we don't need to do them alone. The Ten of Cups includes not only that physical family, I should also mention that astral family. We have family members that have either passed on or have chosen not to incarnate and are taking that supportive role. Reaching out and connecting in with those individuals and beings for our greater good is not only going to be meaningful for us, but for them as well. the Queen of Pentacles. It's such a beautiful card. This Queen is also that Mother Nature card. That nurturing, loving energy that's full of growth and fertility. We need to allow ourselves to expand our wings, if you will. Limit that negative self-talk, which I understand is really hard to do sometimes, and embrace that supportive, nurturing energy, especially that of that supportive family. I think that's why the angels want you to tap back in to some of those amazing supports. And these supports are the positive ones, guys, not the ones who question you or have that negativity or negative energy surrounding them. These are the supportive ones. You need to be very critical and choosy when you're looking at that support system. People who accept you for you, love you for you, and support you, no matter what you choose. Using that high vibrational loving energy towards yourself and your abilities are going to go a long way. Shifting that inner dialogue to a more forgiving and accepting energy will help us succeed and create things that we hadn't even thought possible. When we start to shift that energy and that self-talk, we're able to raise our vibration, amplifying that unconditional loving energy, allowing the universe to open doors and opportunities for us that we'd never imagined. The universe likes to positively reward us for, well, a job well done. Getting that lower vibrational energy away and off of us and embracing that higher vibrational energy. That higher vibrational energy brings in that prosperity, the abundance, that growth, and also helps us with our manifestation skills. And the difference between abundance and manifestation, abundance is a wealth of something. We'd like to associate it with money. However, we can have that wealth of love, family, support, caring, nurturing, you name it, that abundance is there. Manifestation is when we ask the universe, we put it out to the high vibrational beings, to the universe to say, I need this. Then we let that go, we forget about it and ask the universe to bring it to us. That is the difference between manifestation and abundance. They walk hand in hand a lot of times, but there is a difference. So back to the Queen of Pentacles. The angels are being very clear here that the more we're able to nurture and love ourselves, accepting the support of those amazing friends and family, on this plane and other planes, we're going to see that growth. We're going to see that productivity, that abundance, and of course manifestation. We have the Queen Sun, the Knight of Pentacles. Knights are that no fear energy. And I love the Knights for this. They're that adolescent, nothing can touch me energy. We need that courage, that determination to take on that negative self-talk. It's so easy to talk ourselves down and out of amazing opportunities about how and what we can do. This really limits our ability for that growth and reassures and reasserts your ego's control and hold over you, causing more stagnation. The Knight of Pentacles, and in the four Knights, Pamela Coleman Smith drew these Knights in varying stages of motion, whereas the Knight of Swords is running headlong into the storm. not questioning his abilities or his gifts. And as you go down the suits to the Pentacle, the Knight of Pentacles is standing steadfast. He's sitting on top of his horse, admiring his hard work. He's the knight that sows his fields, tends his stock. And that's what we need to do. We need to start to focus a bit more on ourselves, the way that we're interpreting situations, information, and events. That interpretation is, again, more ego-based than that high vibrational, higher self response. The more we're able to work on ourselves, shifting perspectives, shifting the way that we work and think about ourselves, the more we're going to raise our vibration and have responses that are more in line with who we truly are. The Two of Cups reaffirms and confirms that relationship, that very important relationship with self. I know it's corny, however, it's imperative. When we have that positive, loving relationship within ourselves, about us and who we truly are, the more we're going to be able to tap into the Queen and the Knight. We're going to understand ourselves better. We're going to have more of an ability to tap in to that wisdom and guidance of the high vibrational beings. Because we're trusting in our abilities, we're trusting in that intuitive self. The angels are encouraging you. I know it can be a bear and it can be a bit of a challenge, but they're encouraging you nonetheless to keep working in on those amazing intuitive gifts. It's been a while since we've used them. They're there. We need to be patient with ourselves, limiting that negativity and negative self-talk so we're able to embrace our amazing abilities. They are there. We need to give them time. We need to nurture them. We need to be patient with ourselves. Patience, well, is a virtue, and one of the harder virtues to learn and accept. The Ace of Cups, that holy grail. Now the Ace reconfirms what I said about that need for working on our intuitive gifts. We are intuitive beings, we're empathetic beings. We like to talk ourselves out of what we can truly do because it limits the opportunity for us to be wrong. Our ego likes to put in that clause of fear, so it limits that progression forward. We hate being wrong. We hate it that we know that we're on the wrong path or we're not quite on the right path. We're trying to get ourselves back onto that soul's deeper purpose where we're going to find that abundance, that fulfillment. We're going to have that meaning that we're missing. Because we don't like to be wrong and because the ego likes to throw in that fear factor, we limit our opportunities to tap into this wisdom and guidance. The angels and other high vibrational beings are there to support us and guide us. They keep trying to direct us to that exit that will realign us or start to realign us quicker and more efficiently back to the route where we're going to gain that most meaning. That intuitive ability of yours is going to be essential as you move forward, as we start to learn and embrace what this lifetime is supposed to embrace and learn. The Page of Pentacles. Pages usually are depicted as a child or as a female, so it's the Queen's Actually, we have that whole suit here. The queen's youngest child or daughter can be known as the princess or daughter of the suit. So pages are that innocent, carefree, playful energy. We need that playfulness to get us out of our head. We like to overthink things. We like to talk ourselves down. When we talk ourselves down and out of things, we're missing opportunities. We're missing that bigger picture. And don't get me wrong, our bigger picture is such a minute view of a big picture, it's a little bit ridiculous. When we put those blinders on, we even have less of a view of what's truly happening. When we embrace that enthusiastic and quizzical energy of the page, we're able to take things to that next level. We're able to nurture ourselves in ways that we haven't done in quite some time. That playful, fun energy helps to rejuvenate us and strengthen us to take on some of those bigger tasks and obstacles. It also helps us with that intuitive ability because we're less likely to talk ourselves out of something when it's playful, fun, and, well, joyous. The page is essential for not only our development and growth, but for that meaning and fulfillment. Now, we do have a couple hidden messages here. We've got 3 cups. We've got 3 pentacles. We also have 3 of that royal suit or the monarch suit of the deck. In multiple 3s, the angels are telling you something close to your heart needs to be expressed. And the best way to do that is through creativity and self-expression. Goes back down to that nurturing and play. Adding in creativity, especially that intuitive creativity, will help with those messages and that guidance that we're missing. Additionally, we have a boatload of 1s here. Not only do we have the 11th card in the Pentacle suit, the 12th and the 13th, we have the 10 and the Ace. In multiple 1s, the angels are telling you that you need to start to believe in yourself and your abilities, which again reinforces what the cards are saying. As I said, those cups, that's that intuition, reinforcement of that intuition. Working on it, giving ourselves that time and energy, most importantly, setting those intentions, will go a long way in strengthening that amazing ability of yours. Let's go into some blessings. What blessings do the angels and archangels have for my rose quartz friends? Honor life cycles. Honoring where we are in this process, in this lifetime. Whatever developmental stage we're at, whatever age stage we're at, wherever we are, honoring and accepting that. We can honor and accept things and still want to change and shift for our better. Adding in that positive and nurturing love to shift things so that you can create and transform what is happening and what is your life right now into something that is more meaningful. And then honoring that, honoring where we are and how we feel about where we are and who we are. Archangel Zadkiel. I just did a meditation with him not that long ago, last week, the week before. He's an amazing support. because he is an archangel that works with us regarding forgiveness of self and compassion. Both are going to be essential for you in this shift and realigning yourself to that soul's deeper purpose, that growth, and what's more important, that happiness and joy that you need in your life. And then finally, silence your thoughts, especially that negative self-talk. That negative self-talk, really, it's a very unsupportive superpower. We can talk ourselves out of the greatest thing because our ego is afraid and doesn't want us to change. Silencing and limiting that negative self-talk will help to hear and understand those whispers. High vibrational energy is harder to hear for us. That low vibration, it's screaming and we can hear it. We need to silence and limit those words and feelings so that we're able to hear and understand that guidance of our higher self and those high vibrational beings. Now, silence your thoughts is the 10th card in the Oracle deck. And we have the 10 of Cups. In angel messages, when you have that multiple 10, the angels are telling you that this is a time of personal development and spiritual enlightenment, which is very true for what we have just said. Things that you can do to go forward, well, that meditation with Archangel Zadkiel is a great way to start. It's an easy, tangible piece that you can participate in. And if you've done that meditation already, don't worry, you can participate in that meditation and continue to gain that amazing healing energy of Archangel Zadkiel. Nurturing ourselves, nurturing our abilities, and most importantly, being kind with ourselves. Monitoring and limiting that negative self-talk. I want to thank you guys so very much for spending time with me today and watching this video. I hope that you found this video fun and helpful, and you're able to gain some insight and direction into what the angels and archangels want to share with you. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest content. There is so much more amazing coming your way, my friends. The best way to stay connected so you don't miss any of this amazing insight and healing is to subscribe to my channel and hit that little red bell so you don't miss a video. Also, if you enjoyed this video and want to support me in making more, I have a Patreon page with many tiers and lots of perks. In some of the tiers, the perks are private readings and healings with myself. I provided a helpful link below, so why not go check it out? Until tomorrow, my rose quartz friends. Hello and welcome, my clear quartz friends. This reading is especially for you. Now, like always, I have the full decks of both the tarot and the oracle cards, so you get the most comprehensive and meaningful reading for you. Without further ado, let's see what the angels want to share with you guys. What wisdom, insight, and guidance do the angels and archangels have for my clear quartz friends? Okay. We're starting off with the Four of Wands. Now, fours are a foundational number. That wand is about that inner fire, that passion. Stability and passion are really the name of the game for you guys. Ensuring that we have that grounded, stable energy to allow us to express our passions. Get into that creativity, get into those pieces that are fun and bring you joy. Gets you out of your head and helps you with that guidance and that wisdom that we need. I know it sounds a little crazy, but the more we're out of our head, the more we're less focusing in on what's not going right, and we're focusing in on that higher vibrational energy of joy and creativity, bringing with it that love and, most importantly, that abundance. When we have that stable energy, we're able to create and produce whatever it is that is close to our hearts. We need that stability though. That's a big piece. Ensuring that we plan ahead, whether it be through crystals, meditation, visualizations, what have you. That stability is going to be essential for our growth and our development. Strength, the 8th card in the Major Arcana. I know it doesn't say 8 if you know your Roman numerals. However, for me, strength is always the 8th card. So it's going to be the 8th card here. It's, well, my reading, and I go with the Fool's Journey numbering of the cards, and strength is 8. Strength talks about our abilities and our skills and how they're not the same as everybody else. We take that core information or ability and make it our own. And the more we're able to do this, in conjunction with the wisdom, guidance, and strength and energy of the universe, the more successful we are in overcoming whatever challenge or obstacle we're dealing with. We can't replicate what other people are doing. We need to be ourselves. We need to be genuine. And the more genuine we are, the more foundation and stability we have. The more we're able to tap into that inner fire to reignite and ignite aspects of self that haven't been seen for some time. The Strength card encourages us to use our natural skills and abilities in ways that are our own, incorporating that wisdom and energy of the universe. So we're not tapping into our reserves, we're tapping into that infinite energy source. That's going to help power us and keep us going without damaging or lowering our reserves. The Hangman. He's the Let It Go card. 12th card in the Major Arcana. I said we need to get into that creativity to get out of our head. We need to do that to let go. Let go of those preconceived notions, those societal demands for a little bit so that the universe can step in and support us. When we have those blinders on, when we're focusing in on what's not going right, what society or family or friends or occupation is demanding of us, we lower our vibrations. Those demands cause stress and cause us to hyper-focus in on different aspects. They may not be for our greater good. Rather, we're doing it so we can get that paycheck, so that we can limit the conflict between ourselves and others. Taking that time and setting those intentions to let go of that so that we can tap in and connect in to that amazing creative energy will go a long way in raising our vibration and bringing in that joy, allowing the universe to open doors and opportunities that we hadn't even thought of. They're not in our scope of reality because they're not right in front of us. They're usually a bit of a deviation from the plan or path that we're on, so we're not observing or noticing them. But these opportunities are opportunities that will serve our greater good. The Knight of Cups. Knights are that no fear energy, that cup, intuition, and emotion. That Knight offers you that fearless energy, connecting into our courage and our determination. Knights are that adolescent no fear energy, that nothing can touch me energy. And we need that energy because you and I both know our ego will start to scream at us as we start to work on this, as we connect in to our passions. We start to own our abilities. We start to be our authentic self. Our ego hates that because that talks about growth and development, which takes us away from that safety box that the ego has created. The ego wants to keep us stagnant, without development, without joy, and unfortunately, without hope. And many of us are stuck there right now. We need to reconnect in to that passion. The Knight offers us two aspects. That connection in to our solar plexus courage and determination, that inner fire. Additionally, because it's the cup and we have that intuitional skill there, that guidance and wisdom of the high vibrational beings. The more we're letting go and the more we're getting out of our head, the more we're able to gain that insight and wisdom that's going to take us a lot further than our ego currently is. Our ego screams and is easy to be heard, whereas that intuitional and high vibrational energy is harder. It's almost like a whisper on the wind. We need to take that time, that energy, set those intentions so that you're able to receive that information. Being gentle with ourselves, because these are skills we haven't used in some time. It's going to take time and energy and a lot of nurturing to be able to embrace this amazing ability of yours. We're all intuitive beings. I know a lot of people don't like to be told that or that information being shared. However, we all have this ability. And just like anything else, we need to work at it, giving us that ability to strengthen muscles and aspects of self that we haven't used for quite some time. And finally, the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is also, just like the Wands, a foundational card. All fours in tarot have that stability and structure. And like I said earlier, we need that stability right now. We need that structure. The Four of Cups, though, unlike the Wand, where the Wands are encouraging that inner creativity, the Cups talks about purpose and direction. The original card that Pamela Coleman Smith drew has a man sitting under a tree looking at three cups forlornly. He's bored. He's questioning if that's it. Is this all I get? Is this all there is? He's missing the cup that is to his left. The universe is offering him opportunities and direction. And that's exactly what we're looking at here, guys. The universe and the angels want to help you with that direction. That's why I'm doing an information guidance video rather than a healing video this month. We gain that direction. We're able to embrace that holy grail. We're able to go forward with more meaning and purpose. Now, we do have a couple multiples here, so obviously we have that multiple 4. In angel messages, when you have that multiple 4, the angels are encouraging you to focus in and build that foundation that you so need. We also have double 12s, the Hanged Man and the Knight. Knights are the 12th card in the Minor Arcana. When you have that multiple 12, the angels are telling you that this is a time of spiritual growth and awakening. And you have the ability to manifest your dreams. That's an important and essential message. Many of us are missing key tools that will help us. We're working harder than we need to. Asking the universe and the high vibrational beings for the support you need, which includes manifestation. When you manifest something, you put it out to the universe and the high vibrational beings what it is you need. If it's for your greater good or to support you in this lifetime, the universe will help support you and bring it to you. The challenge with manifestation, though, is that it doesn't usually happen right away. Not unless it's an urgent need. A lot of times, we have to wait and work at that vibration. We need a high vibration to be able to see those opportunities and those doors that hold what it is we're manifesting. So we have that ability. We're just not using it as well as we have in the past. Time to reconnect in, use your abilities, and make them your own. Let's go on to some blessings. What blessing does the angels and archangels have for my clear quartz friends? Happiness. We all have the right to be happy. The more happy we truly are, and this isn't the false happy that we do for people so that they don't ask us what's wrong. This is that true happiness, that fulfilling, joyous happiness. The higher our vibration will become. Part of our work right now is to reconnect in to those pieces that bring you that happiness. And that happiness will go a long way, and like I said, that manifestation and the abundance. We start to attract more opportunities and more people that bring in even more happiness. We have that fulfillment and that harmony within ourselves and within our lives. Archangel Jophiel. She's such a beautiful archangel. Not that all the other angels aren't beautiful. I just enjoy working with Archangel Jophiel because she is so calming. She helps to quiet my mind. She likes to feng shui people's brains, if you will. Quieting that inner whirlwind of negative self-talk, of limiting beliefs, that chaos that the ego provides for us. She also supports us with that creativity. She's the patron archangel to artists. And no, of course you don't have to be an artist to receive the guidance and support of Archangel Jophiel. Nor does your creativity need to be that artistic sense. Creativity is you expressing what's close to your heart in whatever means that brings you that fulfillment and joy. I have clients whose creativity is through things like architecture, working on cars, my favorite, computer programmers. That creativity, again, is all your own. Embracing it and expressing yourself through it. Be content. We can't be focusing in and hyper-focusing in on that end result. We need to be content. We need to be, well, happy with where we are, what we're doing right now. If we keep saying, oh, when I, well, guess what? You're missing the bigger picture. And don't get me wrong, our big picture is such a minute picture of what's truly happening. But we're missing those opportunities and those experiences. Living in the here and now rather than that future, or, and many of us struggle with this one, the past. We need to live in the here and now, being content, being happy with what it is we're doing, how we're responding to things, and most importantly, how we're connecting in with ourselves and loving ourselves. I want to thank you guys so very much for spending time with me today and watching this video. I hope that you found this video fun and helpful, and you're able to gain some insight and direction into what the angels and archangels want to share with you. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. There is so much more amazing coming your way, my friends. The best way to stay connected so you don't miss out on any of this amazing insight and healing is to subscribe to my channel and hit that little red bell so you don't miss a video. Also, if you enjoyed this video and want to support me in making more, I have a Patreon page with many tiers and lots of perks. In some of the tiers, the perks are private readings and healings with myself. I provided a helpful link below, so why not go check it out. Until tomorrow, my clear quartz friends. Hello and welcome, my Carnelian friends. This reading is especially for you. Now, like always, I have the full decks of both the tarot and the oracle cards, so you get the most comprehensive and meaningful reading for you. Without further ado, let's see what the angels want to share with you guys. What guidance, wisdom, and support do the angels and archangels have for my Carnelian friends? The Nine of Swords. Nines are about all that we've achieved, overcome, and dealt with. That sword, the truth, and knowledge. Unfortunately, the swords are about that knowledge. And as we're emotional beings, we attach emotion to events, situations, and knowledge. And it's in that emotion that we struggle. Not so much that knowledge, comprehending and understanding it. It's that emotion that we're struggling with. The Nine of Swords is known as the depression and anxiety card. We feel penned in, we feel unable to get up and tackle the problems and situations of our day. We're so overwhelmed by those lower vibrational feelings of fear and loss that we can't see straight. The angels acknowledge the challenges that you're dealing with right now and assure you that there are ways out. We need to start to shift our views, our thinking, and most importantly, raise our vibration. We have the Star, the 17th card in the Major Arcana. It's such a beautiful card. The Star talks about our hopes and dreams. Those hopes and dreams can help get us out of this isolated stagnation. When we focus in on what we want, what we need, how it is we can participate and be active participants in our lives to create it. Hopes and dreams will not just come to us. We need to work at it. Additionally, the card talks about energy flow and balance, and how essential and vital that is for us to achieve what it is we want. Now, the maiden here has one foot on the water, and then awkwardly has her knee and other foot on the land. Land always talks about that physical environment, where water is that spiritual or intuitional environment. She's making sure that she's got one foot on both sides. Additionally, she is sharing her energy, her water, with that spiritual sense and that physical sense. Both are essential for development, growth, and fulfillment. If we hyper-focus in on the physical, our spiritual self is negatively impacted by the lack of nurturing time and energy. And of course, if we're hyper-focusing in on that spiritual growth and development, we're starting to have that impact in our physical world. Balance is going to be key and essential for us. We can schedule in time as we need and when we need it. Having 30 minutes in a day to meditate, to work on our intuitive skills, will go a long way in balancing out different aspects. Setting intentions and asking for healing and support while we sleep. Easy pieces that we're doing. Yes, we're not doing a lot of work because we're sleeping. However, we're setting those intentions and asking for the help we need. That goes a long way when we're looking at that achievement. The King of Pentacles, Midas touch, that growth and abundance. We're not going to gain any growth or abundance if we are inactive bystanders who do nothing but observe. We need that participation, we need that action, that focus in on the here and now, rather than hyper-focusing in on the past, or catching ourselves hyper-focusing too much on the future. We need that grounded, earthy sense of getting the job done. You can't have a beautiful crop without starting to sow those seeds first. Yes, we need to focus in on what it is we want to achieve. More importantly, not so much glorifying or focusing in on when I. It's more focusing in on what do I need to do right now to get where I want to go. The Page of Wands. Pages are that childlike, innocent energy. That wand, that passion and courage. The page reminds us of the importance of connecting into that creativity, that passion, and allowing it to drive you to where it is you want and need to go. The page adds that inquisitive, playful energy. This shouldn't be tedious. It shouldn't be boring and hard to do. It should be passion-based. It should be fun. It should be playful. You should be enjoying it rather than dreading it. Using those inquisitive, critical thinking skills on what is important, how you can achieve what it is we want, so that our inner fire burns bright and starts to dissipate some of that gunk that's weighing us down. We can't go forward when our ego has us stuck in place with such heavy, low vibrational energy. When we start to radiate and embrace this passion, it will start to burn away that gunky, stuck energy. the King of Wands. The Page's father. That amazing power of the King. We've got it here twice. Kings are the fully developed personality of their suit. They hold the most power and the most control over their element. Whereas Midas here, he is owning and ruling that abundance and growth, which makes him the Midas touch. Everything he touches brings about abundance and allows us to grow and develop further. Now, the King of Wands owns his creativity. He allows that very dominant passion to burn away anything that dare stands in its way. We need that confidence. We need that determination to conquer what's holding us back so that we are able to start to achieve and shift and grow. The stagnation will only bring in more sadness and fear. We need to embrace that passion so that we are able to find that fulfillment, that joy, and really reach for the stars. Now, we do have two kings here. In angel messages, the angels are telling you that this is a time of love and spiritual growth, and that you're attracting the energies that you're putting out back into your life. So when we amplify that low vibrational stuckness, that's what we're going to get back. People reflect that back to us. Karma comes in and really starts to kick us in the butt. We have more and more things go wrong. When we start to shift our energies to that higher vibrational energy of love, light, and most importantly, prosperity, we start to get that back. Karma works with us rather than against us. Let's go on to some blessings. What blessing do the angels and archangels have for my Carnelian friends? Honor life cycles. Honoring where we are. And I know we're stuck, but honoring that. Acknowledging where you currently are in your path and who it is you are. We don't have to love every aspect of where we are, but honor it. When we honor and acknowledge where we're at, we're able to use that high vibrational energy to start to transform where we're at into something that is more meaningful and fulfilling for us, leading us to that active participation rather than that inactive observation. That participation is going to be key in shifting you out of this kind of funky, gunky stuckness. Archangel Chamuel. I know in this picture, Archangel Chamuel is depicted as a woman. I see Archangel Chamuel and I feel him as a male. Both are right. It's an individual piece. They're energy signatures rather than entities. They don't care what gender we associate them with. The big piece is Archangel Chamuel works with us regarding self-love. And that self-love is going to be essential in overcoming this sadness and these fears. Asking Archangel Raphael, asking Archangel Chamuel for the help that we need is going to help get us unstuck. Help us honoring who it is we are and shifting it into a better, more positive relationship with yourself. A number of weeks a number of months ago, I guess, I did a meditation with Archangel Chamuel. And that's what we worked on, is that love and connection to self. It's an easy 30-minute guided meditation that you can participate in or re-participate in and continue to gain that healing energy of Archangel Chamuel and myself. I really encourage people to do small pieces that are manageable, bringing in that balance, that aren't going to challenge your abilities to complete them. If it's too hard, our ego will win. 30 minutes is very manageable. Guided meditation means that you just breathe. So, using pieces and tools that are right at hand for you to be able to start to shift out of this funk and start to connect in to some more amazing, fulfilling energies. And Archangel Chamuel will really help you honor yourself and, of course, that life cycle. Courage. It's going to take a lot of courage to take on your ego, to confront that sadness and all that has brought forth that sadness, all those experiences, and that fear. That's going to take a lot of courage. It's courage you have. We just haven't accessed it in some time. We've been so hyper-focused in on what's not going right and what's scaring us. Tapping into that courage to help you overcome the obstacles. And again, if you're really struggling to know how to tap into that courage and tap in to our amazing abilities, our amazing power, and yes, everybody has them, I have another meditation. I did one with Archangel Uriel. I think it was actually around the same time I did one with Archangel Chamuel. He's the archangel that helps step us into the light and helps us step into our power. Another meditation that's free to you, that you can access whenever you need and however often you need it. Using those things that are right at hand to support you in where it is you want to go. Now, we do have a number of 4s here. So we have Archangel Chamuel, he's the 4th card. We have the 40th card in Courage, and then we have double 14s. In angel messages, when you have that multiple 4, the angels are encouraging you to focus in on that foundation. You need a strong foundation to go forward with. And that's going to help us with not only that balance and stability, it's going to help us overcome that ego. I want to thank you guys so very much for spending some time with me today and watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed this video and found it fun and helpful. And you're able to gain some insight and direction into what the angels and archangels want to share with you. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest content. There is so much more amazing coming your way, my friends. The best way to stay connected so you don't miss out on any of this amazing insight and healing is to subscribe to my channel and hit that little red bell so you don't miss a video. Also, if you enjoyed this video and want to support me in making more, I have a Patreon page with many tiers and lots of perks. In some of those tiers, the perks are private readings and healings with myself. I provided a helpful link below, so why not go check it out. Until tomorrow, my Carnelian friends.